Take the next 3 months and donate that time to your future self. Commit to something that you're going to thank yourself for doing a year from today.
If you don't know what you want out of life, start by making a list of the things that you don't want. That list will give you clarity. That clarity will help you take action.
You're unhappy because you're bored. You're missing one thing, a mission, something that matters more than anything. One problem that solves all problems. One stress that makes stress disappear. Finding it is all that matters, because one thing can fix everything.
Your success depends on what you do. If you focus on the right things, you'll get the right results. If you focus on the wrong things, you'll get the wrong results.
One thing you need to learn is to not expect people to be there for you, just because you were there for them.
When we try to do everything all at once, the opposite happens. We get nothing done. Instead, pay attention to what gets results. Do more of it, and do less of everything else.
You have to change your mindset. You have to change your routine. You have to cut people out of your life that are dragging you down with them. You have to find that motivation deep down in you and spark that fuse.
A war is starting. Against average, against balance, against normal. It's fought every day, every moment. We sacrifice blood, sweat, and sanity. Life will change. Goals will change. But obsession never changes.
One thing you need to learn is to not expect people to be there for you, just because you were there for them.
If you don't have ideas, read. If you have ideas but can't articulate them, write. If you have ideas and the clarity to execute, build. Expand, organize, and focus your mind until your craziest ideas become reality.
It's not how many books you read, it's how many books change your life. Focus on ideas, not pages. Go wide, try new genres, explore new worlds. Then go deep and study the best books over and over. There's always more to learn. There's never more time. Don't create a library without creating a life.
We all have two lives. The second begins when you realize you only have one. So I'm not wasting any time.
What's the best advice you've ever received?
What if it can turn out better than you can imagine?
Second question, what's the worst advice you've ever received?
Be realistic.
If you don't have many friends, that means you have a lot of life experience.
You're lucky if you can get even one really good best friend in your life.
Be impossible to explain. Read books, lift weights, write poetry, climb mountains. Get famous, then fake your own death. Sell your company, then sell everything. Do one thing forever, but do something new every day. You get one life, so be a one of one.
One day, or day one, you decide.
Stop expecting others to prioritize you if you're not prioritizing you. Always start by treating yourself how you want others to treat you.
If you can't find true love, work hard, make money, and enjoy your single life in peace. Nobody has ever died from being single, but so many have died for being with the wrong partner. Life is too short to be wasting your time with the wrong person.
Success happens slowly, then all at once. Most give up right before they get it. So don't stop, play long term, be consistent to the point of insanity. Do the work for a decade, and your dreams will come true overnight.
The only thing keeping you from what you really want in life is the story you tell yourself about why you can't have it.
You became who you needed to be in order to survive. Now, it's time to become who you need to be in order to thrive.
Just 10% of people think about creating. Of that 10% who think about creating, 10% actually do it. Of that 10% who create, 10% keep going. Just keep going. If you don't value yourself, you won't value your time. If you don't value your time, neither will anyone else.
Take the next 3 months and donate that time to your future self. Commit to something that you're going to thank yourself for doing a year from today.
Put yourself in places you don't belong. Sign up for a marathon, speak on stage, start a company with no experience. People will tell you to be realistic, to drag you down to their version of reality. Resist. When you start before you're ready, reality shifts drastically.
What's the best advice you've ever received?
What if it can turn out better than you can imagine?
Second question, what's the worst advice you've ever received?
Be realistic.
Some people think, some people do. Some complain, some change. Every day you choose to be a consumer or a creator. Life gets so much better when you get out of your head and give things to the world.
Think fast. In 3 seconds, name 3 people that you love. Okay. And you didn't name yourself. Love yourself. Tag someone that needs to see that.
There are always good reasons to give up. You don't have time. You don't have ideas. You're not good enough. Ultimately, your desire to create must be greater than your fear of creation.
We all have 2 lives. The second begins when you realize you only have one. So, I'm not wasting any time.
When making plans, think in years. When setting goals, think in quarters. When planning days, think in habits.
Your 20s are not meant to live but to build. Don't fall into the trap of trying to copy others. Your life is unique. Your path is different.
3 choices matter more than anything. What you do, where you live, and who you're with. Life moves fast, so decide these slow. Do what feels like play. Live where you feel alive. Be with someone who feels like home. Don't compromise on the choices that decide your life.
You need time to yourself. It's okay to disappear and it's okay to let go. You are your priority while in your 20s. Understand who you want to be, put in the work, and you'll enjoy life in your 30s.
If you stay positive in a negative situation, you win.
Focus on your health, focus on how to build wealth, find a mentor, and make your 20s the building season. Do the hard work, and you will live an easy life. If you want to find your passion, detach yourself from the noise. Take time to self-evaluate. Write a list of what you love doing, and then pick one thing you will do even when you're not paid. That's your power. Focus on that, and you'll become the best version of yourself.